Oh, this is great. This is great. This is great. You're seeing as the animation is playing here. Yeah, I died. Okay, thank you. In this video, we'll be talking about animation. Real quick, we're going to open a new scene. So right click in your asset tab, right click, create new scene. Then the default name is new scene, so you double tap. So when we open the new scene, we're going to right click, create a new object, say cube, double tap on the cube to see where it is. Let's give it a color. Let's say red. Okay, we dragged red and dropped it here. Then our main camera, I'm going to make it white so that solid color, then white, so it's going to be clear for us. So talking about animation, you're quickly going to click your cube, then go down, add component. When you click add component, you can type Animator, and that's going to be there. And then you're going to come down here, project console animation. Normally it won't be here, normally it will be closed up. So to open your animation tab, you're going to left click these options, then you're going to add tab, and you're going to see animation. So click animation, then tap on your cube, create. And it's going to just name your animation. Let's say free animation, save. Okay, once that's done, these are the time frames: 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds. So how are we going to make animation? You're going to press record. So when you record, it's recording everything now. So I'm going to drag this to the 30th second. Then I'm going to tap my cube, go to the move tool, then move it to the right. Then after moving to the right, I'm going to turn off record. So when I click play, it's going to move to the right and come back and come back and come back and come back. So you have just made your first animation. So that's good. So to optimize this, we're going to drag, going to zoom out, scroll wheel, zoom out of the animation tab, then move your keyframe. This is your keyframe. Just tap it. Once it turns blue, you move it. Let's say move this to 2 seconds. So from 0 to 2 seconds. So if you click play, it's move to the right and back, move to the right and back. So that's just the basic about animations in Unity. So that's it. So we're going to close this and go back to our normal scene. A normal scene ball game. Yes. So this is where we stopped. Normal movement and normal gameplay. Normal death when you hit the obstacle, in game restarts. So we're going to add an animation, and it's going to look like this. Exactly, the environment is nice because of the way the colored cubes are moving up and down. So that's what we're going to do in this video. So we're going to right click, create a cube, double tap on the cube to see where it is. Then we're going to drag it up. We're going to give it a red color so that we can see it. So red, we drag red to the cube. Okay, cool. So now we're going to drag the cube to the edge of this. You can turn off perspective and then turn to top to see clearly. Okay, drag it to the edge. Okay, this is okay. Let's drag this here. When we drag this here, we're going to turn on perspective, then turn it back. Yes, so we can see it. So now we're going to scale it to make it long. Drag this down. We're going to drag this up. So now if we increase this, we can see the red cube on the side here. So come back. It's just a matter of designing. So I'm going to be duplicating this. So duplicate, Ctrl D, duplicate cube. Then we're going to move this right. As you can see, then I can add blue to this. Let's add blue. Then we're going to duplicate once more, then move it right. Let's add black. Duplicate this same cube, move it right. Add green, duplicate. Let's add purple. So this should do for now. So now we're going to add animation to this. But how do we do the animation? So we're going to create an empty object and call this animation group. Animation group. We're going to drag this 5 cubes into it. Now that they're in, so if I off this, they're going to off in uniform. So go to animation tab, tap on the animation group, go to animation tab, then click create, and it's automatically going to ask you for the name of the animation. We're going to say animated walls. Yes, that's going to be the name, animated walls. As you can see, it created the animator automatically, and also I created the animation automatically. So now we're going to add the animation. Remember, in the other scene that I showed you, this is the keyframe section, and this is the record button, the play, and everything here. It's going to help you to do your animation, so listen carefully. We're going to tap on the animation group, then we're going to click record, and once it's recording, we're going to alter the length of these cubes to make them look like they're moving in an animation, moving up and down. So we're going to click the red cube. Sorry, we're going to go to the 10th second. We're going to do this in 1 second. 1 second. So go to the 10th second. We're going to change everything here. So the first cube, we're going to scale it down. Then second one, we're going to drop it here. Then this one here, tap, drop, tap, drop. That's for the 10 seconds. Then we're going to make sure you're on record, and don't tap it, don't off it, just make sure it's still on record. We're going to move this to the 20th second, and this time we're going to reverse it. So we're going to drop this down instead, drop this down instead, drop this down, increase this, increase this. Notice how the keyframes are recording what we are doing. So we're going to move to the 30th second, and then we're going to increase this. As you can see, it's recording. We're going to drop this down, it's recording. Still on the 30th second, increase this, drop this down, then increase this. We're going to go to the 40th second, and we're going to do the opposite. Drop this down, increase this, drop this down, increase this, then drop this down, drop this down. And the 50th second, we're going to bring this up, just a random kind of arrangement, and then it's going to be here. So now on the 1 second, the first second of our animation, what we're going to do is we're going to copy how it was in the beginning. So you tap, just go to, if I tap this now, you select everything. So tap on the first one at the 0th second, then copy, then slide to the 1st second, and then paste. So if I should play, if you follow what I did exactly, as you can see, I didn't turn off record. So after making all my keyframes on the 1 second, from 0 to 1 second, I now turn off my record. And after turning it off, I can now play. And as you can see, they're moving up and down in a different manners here. So we're going to stop, and they're moving this fast because we're doing the movements under 1 second. So to increase this, to increase the time, we're going to reduce the amount of samples. Let's make this 30 samples. And if we make this 30 samples, you can see it increases to 2 seconds. So it will move in 2 seconds, and it should move slowly. So let's play. Yes, so that's cool. So if you increase your game view, you can see them moving up and down. So that's basically it for this video. So now all you gotta do now is to duplicate the animation group. Now that I've duplicated that, I'm going to move it forward, duplicate once more, 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 move it forward. And if I should click play, you're going to see them moving. Let's turn off our player so that we're not going to move forward. Sorry, let's turn off our player movement so we'll move forward. We'll just stand here and then be seeing everything. So if I should click maximize on play, or just tap on the options and press maximize, if I should click play, we should be seeing animation playing the game. Cool, right? So that's that for this video. So after duplicating your animation group on the edges of the left lane and then duplicating it on the right lane too, it's going to look a lot better. So it's going to look like this. So as you can see, there are plenty. I named mine walls. I duplicated them all over the right and the left. So once you're done and you click play, you're going to look like this. Cool, right? You can randomize the movements when you're creating the animation, when you're recording, in different ways to make them look better than this. As you can see, if I go to the animation, and increase the samples to say 90, now that they're on 90, it will be faster. As you can see, if I click play, the cubes will move up faster, and that's not what we want. We want it to move slowly, so to create that cool sensation. So take it back to 20. I'm sure you enjoyed it. So create your own animation and make your game better. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you guys. See you later. Oh, this is great. This is great. This is great. You're seeing as the animation is playing here? Yeah, I died. Okay, thank you. Bye.